John Harrison had always been a dreamer. As a young boy, he aspired to be an astronaut, gazing at the stars with wonder in his eyes. He dreamt of exploring the cosmos, of discovering the unknown. But life had a way of throwing unexpected twists and turns at him. Now, in his mid-30s, he found himself struggling to make ends meet as a middle school science teacher in a small, quiet town. Despite the setbacks, John never lost sight of his dreams. He had posters of the moon landing and the International Space Station on the walls of his small apartment. His dreams were his anchor, and he clung to them as though they were the only lifeline he had. What kept him going, though, was not only the dream itself but the unwavering support of his mother. Elizabeth, a warm-hearted and determined woman, had always seen something special in her son. From the time he was a child, she supported his dreams without question. She often said, "You can achieve anything, Johnny, as long as you never give up." Her unwavering faith in him was his greatest source of strength. She was there during every one of his setbacks, wiping away his tears and encouraging him to keep moving forward. No matter how many times he stumbled or how impossible his dreams seemed, Elizabeth was always there with a kind word and a warm hug. She had faith in him when he doubted himself, and it was her belief that gave him the courage to face adversity. One day, John received an invitation that would change the course of his life. It was an invitation to attend a prestigious NASA event as a guest speaker. At first, he hesitated, wondering what he, a middle school teacher, could possibly offer at such an event. However, with his mother's encouragement echoing in his mind, he accepted the invitation, feeling both nervous and excited. At the event, John delivered a passionate talk about space exploration. He spoke with such fervor that he could feel the audience's energy in response. Among the attendees was a renowned astronaut, Captain Sarah Mitchell, who was deeply impressed by John's knowledge, enthusiasm, and the spark in his eyes as he spoke about the stars. After his speech, Captain Mitchell approached John. She was a seasoned astronaut who had seen the wonders and perils of space, and her words carried a weight that would reshape John's future. She suggested that he apply for the upcoming astronaut training program. John was stunned. It was an idea he had never considered. His dreams of becoming an astronaut had been buried beneath the responsibilities of life, but Captain Mitchell's words planted a seed of hope in his heart. As he stood there, contemplating this unimaginable opportunity, he couldn't help but think of his mother. Her words of unwavering support echoed in his mind. The thought of sharing this incredible possibility with her filled him with a sense of purpose. John returned home, torn between his responsibilities as a teacher and the opportunity of a lifetime that had just been presented to him. He shared the encounter with Captain Mitchell with his mother. She saw the spark in his eyes and encouraged him to follow his dream. Elizabeth's words were as powerful as Captain Mitchell's, though in a different way. She said, "It's never too late, Johnny. Your dreams are worth pursuing." With those words, John felt a surge of courage. His mother's unwavering faith had been a pillar of strength throughout his life, and he realized that this was a chance to live up to the potential she saw in him. He decided to take the first step on the journey towards the stars. With the unwavering support of his mother, John submitted an application to NASA. The application was more than just a piece of paper. It was a document that encapsulated his hopes, dreams, and years of longing to be among the stars. The selection process was rigorous, but he poured his heart into it, detailing his passion for space and his commitment to scientific exploration. As he worked on his application, John found himself reflecting on the pivotal role that his mother had played in his life. Her belief in him had always been a driving force, and it now pushed him to overcome every obstacle in his path. The application process was a journey in itself, and he knew that he had his mother to thank for the determination he summoned to face each challenge head-on. Months passed, and John's application went under review at NASA. The wait was excruciating, and it seemed as if time had slowed to a crawl. The uncertainty gnawed at him, but Elizabeth remained his rock, assuring him that everything would turn out as it should. She would often say, "Miracles happen when you least expect them," reminding him that sometimes, life had a way of delivering the unexpected. During this waiting period, John thought back to the countless times he had leaned on his mother's unwavering support. She had been the guiding star of his life, never wavering in her faith in his potential. It was the memory of her love and belief in him that helped him maintain his hope and patience during this challenging phase. One fateful day, as John returned home from teaching his class, he checked his email and saw a message from NASA. His heart raced as he opened it with trembling hands, and as he read the words, "Congratulations, Mr. Harrison. You have been selected for the astronaut training program." A wave of euphoria washed over him. It was a moment he could scarcely believe, and it brought tears of joy to his eyes. He couldn't wait to share the news with his mother. Her support had made this achievement possible, and he knew that she would be overjoyed. It was the culmination of years of struggle and perseverance, a testament to the power of unwavering support. John embarked on his journey to become an astronaut. The grueling training at the NASA facility tested his physical and mental limits. It was an arduous process that pushed him to the brink of exhaustion and self-doubt. But no matter how tough the training became, he remembered his mother's support, which carried him through even the toughest challenges. In the darkest hours of training, when he questioned his ability to continue, it was his mother's words that kept him going. Her belief in his potential had become a beacon of hope that guided him through the storm. Each day, he pushed himself to the limit, knowing that he was fulfilling not only his dream but also the dream of the woman who had believed in him from the very beginning. The day of John's first space mission arrived. His mother was there to see him off at the Space Center, her eyes filled with tears of pride. She hugged him tightly, whispering, "I always knew you'd reach for the stars." It was a moment of bittersweet happiness for Elizabeth. Her unwavering support had brought her son to this pinnacle, and now he was about to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. As John boarded the spacecraft, he couldn't help but feel a profound sense of gratitude for his mother's love and encouragement. Her belief in him had been the driving force behind his journey to the stars, and he was determined to make her proud. The spacecraft roared to life, and John was launched into the unknown. His mother's words echoing in his mind. John's space missions were a success, and he experienced the wonder of the universe he had always dreamed of. He marveled at the breathtaking beauty of Earth from orbit and conducted experiments that furthered our understanding of the cosmos. Each mission was an adventure that expanded his horizons and pushed the boundaries of human knowledge. As he floated weightless in the vastness of space, John often looked back on the moment when Captain Mitchell had encouraged him to apply for the astronaut training program. It had been a turning point in his life, a chance encounter that had led to a series of incredible adventures. He couldn't help but see it as a miracle, a testament to the power of believing in one's dreams and the impact of unwavering support. After years of space exploration, John returned to Earth, a celebrated astronaut who had achieved his childhood dream. He knew that he owed his success to the unwavering support of his mother, Elizabeth. She had passed away during his time in space, and he had carried the weight of her absence with him on each mission. Despite her physical absence, her presence remained in his heart, a constant reminder of the love and faith that had guided him. He realized that her legacy lived on in him and in the countless lives he had inspired. He had achieved his dream, and it was a testament to the fact that, with the love and unwavering faith of a mother, even the loftiest dreams could be achieved. John knew that his story was a tribute to the miraculous power of a mother's love and support, and he hoped that it would inspire others to reach for their own stars.